Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Hello producers and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki. And you probably know Valentine's Day right around the corner. What are we doing for you? We're running a special 2-for-1 at secretsofbirthdays.com. You can buy a video report and we'll give you a free one, no extra money. That's what free actually means, if you don't know. And you can use this opportunity to run reports on anybody. All you need is a date of birth. So it can be a crush, the person you're stalking, your last 2 husbands, whatever. Take advantage. It's a $34 value. Value. You heard what I said, Taurus. And also, if you don't know, speaking of value, the mothership, soulgarden.me. It's a community for people just like you, like me, like everyone like .me. And we've got a writer that's always blogging and trying to bring you cool Taurus information, and a director that's there to help you. You can post stuff about God or astrology, and your grandma's not going to post on Facebook. It's cool. Come on down. We got a whole group of people waiting to say hi. Now, the Taurus race this month is working on their career consciousness. Really, it is your control consciousness. Remember, we have 12 states of awareness that are all aware, and we live in this United States of awareness. One state is our control state, the part of our soul that controls things. Big part, especially if you dealt with controlling people, or you can't stay in control of something. Control comes down to one simple spiritual task: decision making. When you make a decision, you are controlling your life. When you stick to this decision, you're staying in control. But the decision or the control starts with the decision. This leads to our legacy, where we end up navigating. It leads to our career, because our career usually is the horse and carriage that is driving our legacy. So this is a month of upgrading career consciousness, upgrading legacy consciousness, and upgrading the terms and conditions of you making a decision. All right. So up until this point, you have been working on bad decisions, basically reversing decisions, changing career stuff, cutting off career ambitions that maybe don't serve you, getting rid of controlling people or controlling issues in your life, taking control where you have been out of control. That's what the first 2 chapters are. And as we start off on Monday, we are on the cusp of chapter 2 and chapter 3, or Decon 2 and Decon 3 of Sun in Aquarius. Saturn is ruling the day, which is the decision engine. Way millions of years before Bing, Saturn has been helping the universe make that critical decision. And so on Monday, it's time to decide. Mostly decide what you don't want. All that stuff I listed a couple minutes ago, that's what I'm talking about. Stepping away from all of the career, decision, control issues that don't serve you, and keeping a mind or a mindfulness for the direction of where you want to go. But there is still a whole chapter for us to get there. So the moon will be in Leo. All right, so emotions will start to shift towards home, family, foundation. You might need extra TLC, extra nurturing on Monday, with that moon pulling you into your emotional state of awareness. On Tuesday, this is the big shift day. That's because we have a full moon. A full moon in Leo. That means a full dose of emotion focused on your self-nurturing or not. So you might be super crabby or super solid, but you are super emotional about how you feel. It's like an amplified emotional field for Tauruses. Tauruses are far more emotional in a full moon in Leo than all the other full moons, in my opinion. So this is a very emotional day. Anywhere you are lacking in your self-nurturing will become a fire, or at least feel like a fire. But that's not the point of the day. The point is, okay, you feel worn out, you feel tired. What in your control issues need to change, Taurus? right? That's what it is. Well, you decided to be there. This is me talking to me, by the way. I'm having conversations with myself when I watch this on this particular day. You hear me, Witecki? So what this comes down to is it's time to make different decisions. The full moon allows you to maybe let go. Maybe some things can wait till 2013 for career. Maybe some things are too much, whatever. Deciding and acting basically is what that full moon is about. Because if you want to honor what your emotional needs are, where do you need to decide and act differently? Now, interestingly enough, Saturn goes retrograde on this day. Saturn has been whipping the bull to balance the lifestyle. Get in balance. Balance it out. Find that perfect lifestyle. Balance it out. Find your connection to the moment. Balance it out. Saturn takes a break, interestingly enough. So isn't it interesting, even as I talk to myself here on camera, that the minute Saturn says you don't have to have a balanced lifestyle anymore, we're not going to beat you up about it, is the minute you make different decisions about your career. And I wonder if it was the career that threw us out of balance. No comment. Now, one thing I will tell you is that we will text you. If you're watched over by me and Guardian Agency, I'm going to send an extra personal text on Wednesday. It's going to talk about your natal moon. So emotionally, you have an emotional field that is you, and then you have what all Tauruses go through. So you'll get the you part texted to you on that day. And regarding Saturn in this retrograde, this is a good time to take out the old Act 1 video you bought in the last month, because this is kind of chapter 2 of Act 1, where really this is a turning point of the first quarter of this year, is this retrograde and what the daily lifestyle retreat does mean and what to keep in mind, etc. So check out your Act 1. And if you don't have one yet, come on down to Soul Mart. They're $5. They're totally worth it, Taurus. All right. Then on Wednesday, whoa, Soul Pyramid in Earth. God wastes no time. We're going to manifest this right away. Taurus, actually the ruling energy of the day, even though the sun is in Aquarius. It's a great day to start, pick up and run and manifest. And then as all do this wonderful Soul Pyramid in Earth that God has blessed us with. That's because the moon will move into Virgo. Now what that does is shift emotions to what? Your inner child. So your inner child will wake up. This is the part that Tauruses are supposed to be moving forward with, regardless, and have been moving forward with, but you really awaken emotionally. In fact, it might be a different shift or a change in what your heart wants. You might shift subtly about what your heart wants, or be honest with yourself about what your heart wants. And what does that do? That triggers Jupiter to move forward even greater with expanding your ego, expanding your potential, expanding your power on Earth. And Pluto, that means the old beliefs die. So it's a new day, and it's a new day based on you allowing yourself to feel differently, or allowing yourself to feel, in period, what the heart really wants. Certainly send out some reminder with text on that day. Now, moving on. Thursday, well, now things get emotional. The moon rules the day. We now move into chapter 3 officially of the sun in Aquarius. Chapter 3 for Taurus is about, it's time to get your emotions behind your career goal. And as you well know, emotions are a horse to be wrangled with, right? So it takes a full chapter for us to get our emotions behind what we want. And you're feeling out how you feel on this day. So this is a day of taking your temperature, basically. Now, remember, emotions are where? It's the inner child, with the inner child. So you're in touch with what your heart really wants. That's good. What's not so fun is the moon crossing over retrograde Mars. Now, Mars was pushing to help Tauruses get on their child path, get on your creative projects, move. It was pushing all through the fall up until last week when it retrograded, which means it's time to now see what comes in, see the fruit of your labor. Well, when the moon crosses Mars, could go either way. Could go light side or dark side of the moon. You got to be careful on Thursday, because you could go into a poor me, it's never here, it never happened, or it could go crossing over a positive feeling. Point is how your feelings are with your career in relation to that. And I will send out with texts to keep you positive for those of you who subscribe to GA. Now, on Friday, things get positive regardless, because the sun is ruled by Jupiter. Friday might be a great day of opportunity. I recommend you go out and explore career options, support legacy options. You go out and see what's possible. That's what Jupiter is about. I don't care if you know what you think you're going to do for your career. Go explore options. Ones that your emotions can stand behind. That's the whole thing. And at the same time, the moon will shift into Libra, so your emotions really come into your daily awareness. You're going to be passionate, and if you haven't been monitoring your emotions, you could take a health hit on Friday, so be careful of that. Also on Friday, don't forget our new show, SG Live, starring myself and Carolyn Nagel. This is a webcam radio show. It's live. We've got viewers in chat. We're taking calls. I'm answering questions. I have guests. It's fun. Come on down and hang out in the garden, and it's free. That's at soulgarden.me/live at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. London. Come on down and play with us. Then over the weekend, well, some electrical storms on Saturday. Uranus rules the day. Could be a breakdown in the career sector. Could be a breakthrough in the career sector. It's an innovation vibration. It's chapter 3. So shift hits the fan Saturday. Hopefully that's a good thing. The moon in Libra makes you feel every bump in the road. So your body may need exercise on Saturday if things are too much. You might need to invest in the body. Here's what's interesting though, which doesn't have me excited, but it's interesting. Uranus conjuncts Venus in Aries on this day, and it's the only day. So Uranus is ruling the Sun. The Sun is in Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus. On this particular day, and only this day, Venus and Uranus conjunct in Aries. What this means is an innovation in the way Tauruses receive spiritual guidance or receive spiritual faith. You are innovating how you receive. All right? And that's what you need to do. And I hope it's not from feeling like crap with the moon in Libra. That's all I'm saying. Then on Sunday, things mellow out. Sunday's a day of processing, communicating, information exchange. Mercury rules the day. The moon is still in Libra, so you're still feeling every bump in the road. But Venus has progressed to the point where whatever that faith thing is, it's going to start to decline now. So it shouldn't be too bad. All right, my bull friend. That's all I have for this week. I'll either be texting you within the next couple of hours if you're in GA, or I will be seeing you in 7 days. But either way, live, love, be.